Welcome to Attenuation, a weekly podcast where two friends come together to drink beer, discuss beer styles and trends, and just generally ruminate on the meaning of life, aka beer. If you enjoy your time with us, we invite you to become a weekly listener and subscribe to the podcast. Without further ado, here is this week's episode.
Hello, and welcome to episode 45 of Attenuation, a beer podcast. My name is Jason, and I'm joined by my best friend since 8th grade, Steven.
Hello.
How's it going, sir?
It's awesome.
Another week, another episode.
Yeah.
We have a fun topic today, too.
Yes, this is a special request by a listener.
A very important listener.
Yeah, she wanted to get to know us better through beer BuzzFeed quizzes. So That's what we're gonna do today.
So
Stupid beer BuzzFeed quiz.
Exactly. That was the name of the episode.
What's the official name of the episode?
Stupid beer quiz time.
Okay, nice.
Yes.
This will fall under the category of silly episodes.
Yeah, that's okay. We gotta have some silly ones.
And I got a really high ABV beer.
I know. We in the pre-roll, we talked about what we're drinking. We usually do, and Steven said he's running low on beers, and I didn't believe him. And then he came back with a doozy. So
yeah. So you're like, oh, yeah, you really are diving into the deep
end, the dangerous end of the beer fridge.
Yeah.
So, well, that's a good dovetail to our drinking beer segment, our favorite part of the podcast for sure, where we get to drink beer. So usually what I do is I'll introduce my beer and give some nose notes, and then I pass it over to Steven to do the same before we enjoy. So
I'm trying to hold this. I'm holding my beer under my armpits to warm it up.
Yeah, so you did the class, because I drink a ton of stouts on the show, and we always go get our beer out of the fridge, and I always forget.
Yeah, I always forget that I should have taken it out before.
Yeah, just because you want them to warm up a little bit, especially like a big barrel-aged stout like that, but it's okay.
It'll be warm by the time in the next 2 minutes.
Most assuredly will not be, but that's okay. All right, so I have, going back to some simpler beer this week that I haven't had in such a long time, so I thought it'd be kind of cool to, now that we have more of an appreciation for a lot of the styles that I think we took for granted, as a result of our deep dives. I have Scrimshaw from North Coast Brewing. So this is a Pilsner, and it proudly advertises on the front of the bottle here that it's water, malted barley, hops, yeast, and that's all. So there's no Lucky Charm. There's no peanut butter cups. Yeah.
Boring. That's awesome. Yeah, I was telling you this is a favorite of my softball team. This is a good post-game beer. Oh, by the way, 49ers won again. Thank you very much.
I don't even want to talk about it. If I just
talk about this on the podcast, it will just keep happening.
Well, all of my eggs are in the 49ers basket, but I was devastated.
You were in the Tampa Bay, right?
No. Well,
I thought you were a Bucs fan.
So I am a Bucs fan. But both of my parents are from Buffalo.
Oh, a Bills fan. That game was brutal.
Yes. So I grew up watching the Bills. I grew up watching them lose. Was it 4 consecutive Super Bowls?
Yeah, something like that.
So now that they're finally back into the playoffs after like a 20-year dry spell, maybe longer than that even, we've been watching them, and
that was a roller coaster ride.
Yeah, just a complete like quarterback shootout. Like they both played an almost perfect game, and there was 13 seconds. I thought they had it in the bag. It was pretty devastating.
Yeah, well, now you can be a Niners fan.
Yeah, so now I got a bandwagon over to the Niners.
Okay, enough about football. Let's talk beer.
Yes, we're already on a tangent. This is a wild episode. So this poured very kind of what you would expect. It's a like pale golden color, and there's a pretty active head, and it's producing a nice layer of foam at the top, and then it is kind of lacing up the sides of the glass.
Oh, that's a pretty beer.
It is really nice, right?
It's like what beer should look like, right?
Oh, and it smells like what beer should taste like. Just like that bready grain note, and then a little bit of the hops. Ooh, I'm looking forward to this actually. So what do you have over there, Steven? What did you bust out?
All right, yeah, I busted out a doozy. This is Goose Island, Bourbon County Stout. This is the classic cola version. So this is a stout aged in bourbon barrels with brown sugar, citrus, coriander, spices, and natural vanilla flavor. This is the 2021, so it's a new this year. So from what I've read about this beer, the cola taste that they produce is pretty authentic. So I'm pretty excited about this.
I'm really excited because you're my guinea pig on this one. Because if you like it, I really want to get my hands on one, but I'm nervous about it.
Yeah, a lot of people said it was kind of similar to a Jack and Coke, right? Because you have the bourbon notes and then the cola flavors. So
okay, it just seems like a hard thing to pull off, but I want to get your impressions on it.
Also, by the way, the ABV on this is 14 point something. I can't quite make it out. I think it's just 14%. Yeah.
And you're drinking that on a school night?
Yeah.
Good luck, my friend.
Thank you. I'm probably gonna need it. Oh, this is like pouring out like motor oil.
That's awesome.
Deep black and like very syrupy almost. No head. Zero head.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a very effervescent carbonation, which is kind of cool because it does sort of look like a cola. Looks like I'm drinking, well, it's like a really, really dark cola. Okay. But yeah, zero head.
Oh, I can see it in your glass. It's like
Ooh,
a black hole has opened in your room.
I'm staring into the void right now.
Yes.
Okay, so very, very bourbon forward. You can kind of get a little bit of that citrus on the nose. A little bit of that herbal coriander's coming through. And then just very, very strong like bourbon notes. A little bit of that like dark chocolate. But it's hidden behind like some of the sweeter notes. But the bourbon and the vanilla.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, cheers.
Here goes. Cheers.
We're on the total opposite ends of the spectrum right now. This is so nice, so refreshing. It's just, the simplicity of it is like perfect. It's like crisp malt, toasted bread, and then hop bitterness, and a little bit floral. Like the hops are a little bit floral, and then a dry finish.
Nice.
It's really good. I think I appreciate, well, especially after we went to Seattle, and I felt I had a new appreciation for like Pilsners. And now I feel like, especially after doing the podcast, I appreciate them a lot more. So this is good. Yeah.
I remember the dry hopped Pilsner from Fremont was so good.
Yes.
That was like mind opening, you know, like, oh, okay, I got what they were doing there. And then to get Fremont's just regular Pilsner was also really, really, really good. So
yeah, that dry hopped one was incredible. I was like, I want that to become like a trend, dry hopped Pilsners. So yeah. How is that?
Basic styles, man. Basic styles.
Yeah, go back to basics.
Back to the roots.
We need to go to
like third wave coffee.
Yeah, third wave beer. Get all the cereal out of here.
Okay, so mine is not refreshing. It is very good though. Gosh, this beer is like pitch black. So I got a lot of dark chocolate notes, but with like a hint of orange. So kind of that like chocolate covered orange flavor. Vanilla, it's like part sweet and part herbal. Like it's very like kind of like a sweetened herbal tea. And then there's this huge sweet caramely bourbon finish, you know, booziness at the end that is, it's like very pronounced, but it's not like, I don't know, it doesn't feel like an alcohol burn. It's just like the bourbon warmth is definitely there. But yeah, just it's that herbal orange with like the dark chocolate. I don't know. I don't know if I getting cola note. I guess maybe if I really kind of think about it, it's like a chocolatey cola.
Okay.
Like, is cola chocolatey at all, do you think?
I don't think so, but I think they could have the cola influence.
Yeah.
With the rest of the beer. And, you know, whenever you have a big barrel aged stout like that, it's going to be, usually it does have some chocolate.
Yeah, I think the sweetness mixed with the carbonation, because it's very, very effervescent soda-like carbonation, and like the mix of that with like the herbal and the sweet, that is definitely like giving me cola vibes.
Okay.
There's like, I don't know, there's almost too much sort of orange and chocolate in there.
I see.
To like.
So the thing you got to do too is you got to taste it again in like 15 minutes and check back in. Because I think it'll taste different when it warms up.
I'm sure. Or at least some of that stuff will be more pronounced. Yeah. No, I mean, it's a sipper.
Oh, 100%.
It's 14%. I know. I'm very scared of this big glass.
Yes, see, this is what you get for moving away.
Like by the
Otherwise,
end-
I'd split it with you.
By the end of this podcast, it's gonna be going on a lot of tangents
Okay,
or falling asleep. I'm not sure which.
Well, I'm just drinking my. What is this? Yeah, like my barley beer. So I'll try to keep us on rails.
Okay, good. It could get weird.
Okay. All right. So that was our beer drinking segment. So wait, did you say
thumbs up? Yeah. I mean,
up.
it's Goose Island Bourbon County Stout. I mean,
Yeah,
it's a variant, but not gonna say no to this ever. It's like Parabola basically for me.
That's awesome. I'm gonna have to try to get my hands on that. I know I can get the regular one, but it's looking like the cola version is going to be a little bit harder.
Ooh, the sweet caramel that's coming off the nose right now as it warms up is really intense. I'm gonna get like 10 more flavors. This will be a podcast long tasting.
Yeah, just keep checking in with us.
Yeah, I'll just keep throwing out flavors as I get them.
Yeah, my local Total Wine has the regular one.
Oh, nice. Okay.
But they're out of the cola one. So maybe I'll have to put in an order to pick up at least one of these of the 2021s because I would like to try it.
Yeah. But you actually might end up having better luck like 2 years down the road when they like release some ones that they've aged or something,
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Now, is that the first time they did the cola? Do you know?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm very curious about that. That sounds so cool. All right, so our next segment is beer news.
Yeah, we've got some beer news. We have another brewery being acquired by a larger conglomerate. Wow, see, look at this. I'm already slurring my words. So it was announced last week, I think, or earlier this week, that the parent company of Oscar Blues Brewery, called the Canarchy Collective, would be acquired by the Monster Beverage Corporation. This is the energy drink maker is getting into the beer world. The Canarchy Collective actually has some other pretty big members: Dallas's Deep Ellum Brewing and Cigar City Brewing from Tampa, Florida. I know, right? That's actually pretty. Hey, I didn't know that.
That's a big deal.
Yeah, and then Perrin Brewing in Michigan, and then a couple Utah breweries, Wasatch and Squatters, are in the Canarchy Collective. So, yeah, the interesting part of this news is that the Brewers Association announced that Canarchy still meets their qualifications for independent brewery status. They said,
wow.
Yeah. They said, in this instance, Monster is not a beverage alcohol industry member, which they are now, though.
They've suddenly became one.
Yeah. I guess not before that. They were not a beverage alcohol industry member. So this new ownership structure does not affect Canarchy's independence in regard to the beverage alcohol industry. And that is a bunch of malarkey.
That's what I call fancy accounting.
That is moving the goalposts.
Yes. They should, for more information, they should check out, we did a whole episode on.
Yes, they can go back and look.
Yeah, episode 36, I think, selling out. Yeah, so.
Yeah, it's funny. I think you're going to see this more. I think the Brewers Association is having a little bit of a freak out because this is happening more, right?
Right.
And I don't know. Again, I guess I always go to the perspective of the beer might change and get worse or something like that. I don't know. I guess their viewpoint or their perspective is that like large conglomerates are just, I don't know, like just bad in general. Like you should give your money to local independent breweries. I don't know what is I'm not really sure what.
I think you're onto it. I mean, it's kind of cool when you're supporting like a family-owned business. It's like a local brewery. I don't know. There's something that feels good about that, right? And then if you're buying beer from like Monster.
Yes. No, I get that.
It feels different.
I don't know. But it's like when it's a brand like Cigar City, I don't know. I feel like I want to try Hunapoo,
Yeah, I think that was the conclusion we kind of came to, is it doesn't super matter.
Yeah. I mean, I guess everybody can have their level of personal, I don't know, how like what they stand for and how they feel about big breweries or breweries owned by beverage conglomerates, I guess, and everybody can have their own comfort level with who they support. But I think in terms of like the quality of beer, like I don't think anything's going to change.
No.
You have amazing beer coming from both independent breweries and non-independent breweries at this point. Like,
yes,
there's almost no difference in terms of quality of beer. So
right. Well, especially if you're buying somebody, I think we saw that lesson learned with Ballast Point.
Right.
Like, work out purchase and they try to change stuff. It's like, well, why are you even buying it in the first place then? I think the lesson's been learned, at least hopefully, that, you know, if you think a company is worth buying, then probably just let them keep doing what they did to make them appeal to buy in the first place.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah.
So anyway, I'm not going to yuck anybody's yum for
good
drinking beer owned by Monster or InBev. You drink what you like. See, I'm growing. I had a few people tell me this week that they listened to the episode and they were like, you know, you're like much more of a beer snob than you actually.
Oh no, really?
Like, what? Yeah, they said I was definitely more on the beer snob side.
Oh no, Steve.
I know, it kind of hurt my heart. So I'm gonna go way over to the other side.
You're going full hippie.
Oh yeah, drink what you want.
Except today when you're drinking Goose Island, Bourbon County cola.
Hey, Goose Island is InBev, right?
Oh, true.
Yeah, see?
That's very beer geek of you.
Yeah. And it's my it's my favorite beer right now.
Because it's sitting in front of you.
Because it's the beer in front of me.
There
see?
You go.
I'm such a beer geek.
You're cured. It took 1 week. All right. Okay, so Monster owns a bunch of good beer now, that's so weird to me, but whatever.
Yep.
Are you ready to take some stupid beer quizzes?
So ready. I drank a Monster today. It was terrible, by the way. I'm a Red Bull person.
Okay.
I just like the flavor Red Bull is just awesome to me. I don't know. I love it.
It tastes like Flintstones vitamins.
I don't know. Maybe.
Go buy Flintstones vitamins. That's exactly what Red Bull tastes like.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll try it.
Yeah, try it. Or get some for your kids and then just try one. Do they still make Flintstones vitamins?
I'm sure they do.
Why is there a vitamin?
Why would they ever stop?
Why is there a vitamin?
I mean, you're talking about it. Like, why would they ever stop doing something with like that sort of brand notoriety?
But it's
I don't know how
after a TV
show. I don't know how Flintstones ever got involved. You can postscript that. You can do your research on why Flintstones ever got involved in the vitamin game.
Yeah, and I just Googled it. It's like literally FlintstoneVitamins.com. Okay, that's going to be a postscript on the next episode.
Yeah, there's got to be some history behind that.
It's so strange. It's like if The Simpsons had a vitamin. Simpsons vitamin.
Well, I don't know, but yeah, I guess.
Right? It's just it's a show. Why is it a vitamins? Yeah. Anyways, that's what they taste like. Okay, so you had a Monster the other day and it was terrible?
Yeah, today. Yeah. Well, it's all they had in the cafeteria, so that's what I got, and it was terrible.
Monster's the one that makes like a million different colors, right?
Yeah, so this was like their plain sugar-free one, and it was just horrible. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of good because I sipped on it and it lasted me a while because it was just so gross. But because the Red Bull I'll drink so fast. I love Red Bull. Sugar-free Red Bull, by the way. I won't drink full sugar Red Bull. That's gross.
Of course.
That's bad for you. I only drink the one that's good for you.
Sure. It's very good for you, I'm sure.
Don't look at me like that, Jason.
No, I still love you.
Don't yuck my yum.
I'm not going to yuck your yum with your...
Drink what you like, man.
Your zero sugar Red Bull consumption.
I think we both agree that Coke Zero is the bomb, right?
All the zeros are the wave of the future.
Oh, yeah. Dr. Pepper Zero?
Yeah. Oh, Dr. Pepper
Dr.
Zero?
Dr. Pepper and Cream Soda Zero? Have you had that one?
I've had all. Oh, yes. We've paid a lot.
I had root beer. I had zero root beer the other day.
Yes, A&W Zero root beer.
Oh, it's freaking bomb.
We've paid a price to progress forward through technology, but one of the benefits is the line of zero sodas.
That is a pizza matchup right there. Yes. Zero root beer and pizza. Makes me feel a lot better about drinking root beer with my pizza.
Well, there you go. Yeah, at least.
Yeah. Not drinking my calories.
You're just eating them.
Yeah. Oh. All right. Okay.
Bring on the quizzes.
Okay, what's your favorite color? Red, blue, yellow, or orange? I know the answer to this. Orange.
This is the first question?
Yeah.
What does this have to do with beer?
It doesn't. This is a BuzzFeed quiz. You're going to quickly learn. It doesn't matter. Okay,
orange.
Orange for you, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Pick your favorite thing to drink. Beer, soda, water, or juice.
Beer.
What's your favorite school subject? English, math, science, or history?
What?
Pick. You have to do it.
History.
Who's your favorite singer of these four? This choices. You're limited. Taylor Swift, Hozier, Selena Gomez, or Louis Capaldi?
Taylor Swift's indie albums.
Taylor Swift. Who doesn't love T Swift?
Good. Yeah.
Who doesn't love T Swift? Nobody. Nobody's being honest. Speak Now album is my favorite personally. That's where she does the Dear John song about John Mayer. It's my fave.
Oh, okay.
I love when she disses her exes. My favorite.
She's good at that.
Okay, how often do you party?
Now?
Yes, currently. All the time. Alone. Wait, that's not an answer to how often do you party. Okay, all the time, alone, only on the weekends, or never?
Never.
You never party?
Not anymore.
Okay, what's your relationship status? Taken, right?
Married.
Yeah, taken. How many kids do you want?
2.
2. Okay. Oh, this is so accurate.
Did it say Stout?
This is okay. The actual the actual title of this quiz is "Tell us about yourself, and we'll reveal which type of beer you should try." And the answer was Stout.
What?
There's no reason. There's no reasoning behind it. There's no explanation to why, but that's the answer you got.
That makes no
sense. These BuzzFeed quizzes are magic.
Apparently,
okay.
there's.
Okay, should I take the same one?
Yeah, I want you to hear your answers.
Okay, what's your favorite color? Red, blue, yellow, or orange? I'm a blue person. Pick your favorite thing to drink. Honestly, I should say, it's a beer podcast. I should say beer, but actually soda is my favorite thing.
I almost want soda, but I figured we're doing a beer podcast.
I know. I feel pretty stupid doing that, but that's the truth. It's the truth. What's your favorite school subject? English, math, science, science.
I knew you were going to say that.
Who's your favorite singer? If they're making me choose between T Swift and Selena Gomez, that's pretty messed up. I'm going to go with Selena Gomez.
Yeah, mix it up.
Yeah, she kind of has my heart. I mean, I love T Swift, but Selena Gomez, she's been a crush for a long time. How often do you party? Never. Well, that's not true. Why don't party only
on the weekends?
On the weekends? I mean, like one weekend a year. Okay, I'll say never because I don't really party. What's your relationship status? Taken. How many kids do you want? The 2 I already have.
There you go.
Oh, okay. I got IPA. Okay.
Maybe this quiz is accurate. I don't know how.
Yeah, that's a good choice for me, actually. I mean...
It should have said Goose, but...
Yeah, I mean, it should say sour. But maybe these aren't magic.
I don't know what those questions had to do with anything.
Okay. This is the magic of BuzzFeed quizzes. It takes seemingly irrelevant questions and seemingly impossible answers, and it turns it into truth.
I guess so. Do we have more?
Hold on. Okay. Yes. Okay. This one is pick some beer, and we'll guess what % alcohol you are. I also don't know what that means. Okay.
Yeah, what does that mean? It's how spicy you are, I think.
Yeah, this is how spicy Jason is. Okay. Drink a crappy beer. Oh, wait. Drink a crappy but lovable American beer. Your choices are Rainier. I think that must be from Seattle. PBR, Miller High Life, Bud Light, Yingling, or Coors Light.
You know the answer, right?
Miller High Life.
Heck yeah.
Duh. Okay, I think I know the answer to the next one, too. Drink an IPA. Firestone Union Jack IPA, Lagunitas IPA, Bell's Two-Hearted Ale, or Stone IPA.
You know the answer to this one.
Lagunitas or Bell's?
I would say Lagunitas, but Bell's is tempting. But Lagunitas, that's my go-to.
You're at a bar. What vessel is your beer in? Pint glass, can, bottle, or pitcher?
You know the answer to that.
Pint glass.
Yeah.
This is, it's like I know you. Drink. Okay, drink an Oregon beer. Double Mountain IRA, that's an India Red Ale. A Ninkasi Pacific Rain Northwest Pale Ale. A Rogue Dead Guy Ale. Or a Widmer Hefeweizen.
So the only one of these I've actually had is Rogue Dead Guy, but I love red IPA. Now I want that Double Mountain red IPA.
I've had that actually.
Is it good?
It's very, very hoppy.
Okay, I'm picking that one.
Everything from Double Mountain is hoppy. Okay, when is it too early to drink a beer? 9 a.m., 10:30 a.m., noon, 3 p.m., 5 p.m., or it's never too early for a beer?
Never too early. That's going to give me some percentage.
Okay, drink a European beer. Okay. Heineken, Guinness, Carlsberg, Camden Pils, Peroni, or Kronbacher.
What do you think my answer is?
Heine.
Yes.
Yeah. What's the most ideal place to drink a cold beer? At a barbecue? At a dive bar? At a sports bar watching a game? At home on the couch?
Alone.
On a jet ski doing a back flip? On a Tinder date? At a baseball game? Or just getting lit and catching up with your besties?
You should know the answer to this one.
At home on the couch?
No, besties.
Oh, okay. Sorry. You said alone or something.
No.
Wow, my friend.
That's my ABV.
You are 50% alcohol by volume. You are half alcohol. How did you even complete this quiz?
Why did I get such a high score?
I don't know. Probably because you said it's never too early for a beer.
Good point. Okay, you have to take it, but I'm gonna guess all your answers.
Okay, this is like the marriage game. What is that?
Yeah, the newlywed game.
Newlywed game. Wow, I could not come up with that. Thanks, bro.
I got you, fam.
This is the podcast host game. See how well you know your podcast co-host.
We're doing pretty good so far. Okay, ready? Drink a bad but lovable American beer. Rainier, PBR, Miller High Life, Bud Light, Youngling, or Coors Light. My guess for you is PBR.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Okay, drink an IPA.
Lately now it'd be a Yingling, actually, but PBR, that's my...
Yeah, that's your go-to, I know.
Yeah. That's an old love for me.
I'm so scared for this one. Drink an IPA. Firestone, Union Jack, Lagunitas, Stone, or Bell's Two Hearted. So I know for a fact, I don't think you're a fan of Bell's Two Hearted. I think we've talked about this. So it's not Bell's.
Nope.
I want to say it's Lagunitas, but I have a weird feeling it's Stone. But is it Stone? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't like Lagunitas IPA either.
You're at
I like what's that called? Day something. Daytime? Day.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about?
Daytime. That's their light beer, I think. Oh, no, it's not. Hold on. Lagunitas?
It's like Lagunitas.
Daytime.
Daytime IPA?
It is an IPA. I think it's one of the best low carb. It's 98 calories, 3 carbs. Yeah, it's pretty dang good for, like, usually light beers I'm not a huge fan of. Huh, okay.
Yeah, I like that one from Lagunitas. But yeah, Stone, I like a lot.
Okay. And then I know your answer. It's pint glass.
Of course.
Because we talked about this. Okay, Oregon beer. Double Mountain, Ninkasi Pacific Rain Northwest Pale, Rogue Dead Guy Ale, or Widmer Hefeweizen. Okay, it's not the red IPA. I don't think it's Rogue Dead Guy Ale.
Nope.
I'm doing good. This is so hard. It's the Hefeweizen, right?
No.
Dang it! It's Ninkasi?
I want the pale ale. Yeah.
Okay. When is it too early to drink a beer? I don't think your answer is never too early.
No. I'm like go ahead.
Don't say it.
Sorry.
Okay, 9 is too early for you. 10:30 is too early for you. I was either going to say noon or 3.
Yeah, I'm a noon person.
Okay, noon.
Yeah.
You're going to be lower ABV than me.
Yep.
Okay, drink a European beer. Heineken, Guinness, Carlsberg, Camden Pils, Peroni, or Kronbacher. I think you're Guinness.
No.
Dang it.
I'm a Heine like you.
Are you Heineken too? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the most ideal place to drink a cold beer?
This is easy.
I think it's got to be at a baseball game.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay, your result is 13% alcohol. You're like a fine wine or a boxed wine. It doesn't matter as long as there's wine.
But you're 50.
How am I 50?
How is that even an answer?
Yeah, 50
I like
isn't
that,
even a
though.
real ABV. Also, there's a little graphic of Homer, and there's a beer truck that's crashed, and all the beer is spraying out, and he's dancing in it.
I like that. Yeah, yours was Homer, like, just sitting on the couch drinking.
Just being, like,
Yeah, just getting
totally
drunk with their 50% alcohol.
all by himself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I liked the first quiz better than the second quiz.
I have another one. It's called, If You Were a Mexican Beer, Which One Would You Be?
Let's do it.
We have to give the listeners what they want, okay?
I want to know more about us.
We don't want to do these quizzes, but we're doing them for you because we want you to know what Mexican beer we would be. Okay, this is hard. Did you pull this one up?
I have it.
Okay, so you can see the pictures.
I can.
Which scene makes you feel most at home? We'll do this one together at the same time.
Okay, so
Which
there's a
scene
beach.
makes you feel most at home?
Tropical beach.
Yeah.
There's like a city park, like think of like Central Park, New York City. There's
big high rises.
Yeah, but you know it's lush.
But like, yeah.
Then there's like a metro, like like dead center of like LA or New York. So in the city, it's nighttime. There's lots of lights. Then there's like imagine like an older European town.
Village, yeah.
Yeah, and there's a mountain, and then there's like a lake. So smaller than the ocean, but still water. I think Stevens is the mountain.
Yeah, that's the one that makes me the happiest.
But I'm the beach.
Sure.
You're
a beach guy?
I think so. I really, really like staring at the ocean.
Yeah. I like to stare out into the endless water.
Yeah, there's something about the ocean that's
Realize how small you are.
I don't know, it's so relaxing. Just the sound of the waves and
the waves in and out. I agree. Yeah.
Okay,
all right,
but
mountains for me.
is a close second. Okay.
Yeah. What's your favorite genre of music?
And the choices are rock, pop, R&B, rap, classical, and dance. I think you're pop.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm a pop fan.
My favorite is like EDM, so I think that's dance.
It's kind of funny they don't have country on there.
That is kind of shocking.
Yeah.
Country is like the most popular. Yeah.
Must not play into the what Mexican beer you are. Again, the questions are
these questions
seem irrelevant and nonsensical, but they will always lead you to the truth. Pick a snack: chips, nachos, nuts, popcorn, fries, or Cheetos. Oh, those are cheesy. Those are puff Cheetos. I don't know if that matters.
Are you a puff Cheetos person or a crunchy?
Yeah, I like puffs.
Me too. My wife likes crunchy. She thinks puffs are gross.
I mean, she's not wrong, but I love them.
They're not any more or less gross than crunch. Cheetos are all gross. Are they not?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what you're going to pick. I think I'm going to pick... It's between nachos and fries.
Pick a snack. I'm going chips.
Okay.
I like the salted chips. What's your go-to hangover cure?
We got eating something greasy, eating something healthy, sleeping it off, hydrating, exercising, and hair of the dog. I don't know what that means, but...
I think that's like drinking another alcoholic drink or something.
Yeah, why is that not on here?
Yeah, I think that's what hair of the dog is.
Oh, okay. Mine's eating something greasy.
Yeah, mine's sleeping it off.
Okay.
I just gotta sleep.
When I was
like all day.
The whole day. When I was in my drinking phase, like in college.
Yeah.
This is our theory. The truth was we were just young and you don't get hangovers as bad when you're young, but we thought we were geniuses. We would go buy like the biggest possible Gatorade we could find and we put them in the fridge. And then after we were either did a party or we're out on a long night of drinking, before we could go to sleep, we had to chug that whole Gatorade. And we swore by that. But I don't know if it actually worked.
I mean, it's not a horrible idea.
Well, you know what happens? You just have to wake up and pee.
Yeah, the pee, right?
Yeah.
Not just because you drank that whole thing of Gatorade, but also because alcohol-induced peeing. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Okay. How would you like to drink your beer?
In a glass, of course. Come on.
Look, from a stein.
From a stein. Okay.
How cool is that? I'm going from a stein.
Ah, okay. You like the handle on your glass.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, there's an answer of depends on the beer also.
Okay, I want that one. Can I switch?
I'm switching too.
Okay, if there's no beer, what do you drink? Wine, whiskey, mezcal. I don't know what that is. Tequila.
It's like a kind of tequila.
Oh, okay.
It's one of those things where like all tequilas are mezcals, but not all mezcals are tequila or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It's weird. They're more I can't remember. It's like more earthy or something. I don't know.
Okay, postscript. I want a postscript.
I'm just
mezcals versus tequila.
I'm just making stuff up because I'm drinking a 14% beer.
Yeah. How are you doing, by the way? Oh, did you try it again? It's been a little while.
Yes. It's just more bourbon-y now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's more boozy now.
Okay, so you know my answer. Mine's whiskey.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Mine is
I think
water.
Water.
I'm water or a non-alcoholic drink. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wow. What did you get?
Oh my gosh, this is like a personality thing too.
Oh, you're right. It has a little write-up.
Oh, that hurts. Okay. Well, no, I guess it's not horrible. So I'm Tecate Light. Thanks, BuzzFeed.
What does it say as your description?
It says you're a little bit of a killjoy.
That's not true at all.
I don't know. It's probably true. I'd probably say something awkward or weird or dark that makes everyone be like, oh my God.
It's part of friends.
But everyone still secretly likes to have you around at parties. So that's actually kind of true. Like, I entertain.
You might offend some people, but
yeah, I might offend some people or suck a little bit of life out of the party, but I also
it'll be entertaining.
Yeah, and everyone wants me there. What does your thing say?
I'm believing in the magic of the BuzzFeed quizzes now, because I got my favorite Mexican beer.
It's real.
I got Modelo, which I love Modelo.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. It says you're an old classic soul who doesn't find the need to stay on top of whatever trends everyone else is getting into.
Oh, man. Nailed you.
I know.
You know, I was in a... Oh, go ahead.
Sorry.
No, you go ahead.
Well, I was going to say it's cool when people think you're an old soul when you're like 20. It's a lot less cool when people are like, you're an old soul when you're just old.
When you're old.
Then it's not special anymore.
Oh. Well, yeah, I am an old soul.
To be an old soul, but you're an old man.
Well, maybe they're like, you're like a 90-year-old soul. Like you're about ready to die, soul.
All right, fair enough. What were you going to say? I'm sorry.
I was going to say, I was in a Mexican restaurant in Idaho, and the only people in the whole restaurant were us and then this table of Mexicans. And so I waited to see what beer they ordered first. Because I wanted to see, I was just kind of interested, like, I wonder what Mexican beer, or what beer in general, like, they'll order.
Can I guess?
Yeah.
They drink American beer.
No, they drink Modelo.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So that's why I ordered Modelo. I think I ordered a Corona first. Okay. And then I heard them order Modelo's. I was like, okay, I'll drink Modelo's for the rest of the night.
Yeah, Modelo's really good, and I really like the variants. There's the black one, and I think they have an amber one. I like this better than the Especial or whatever. But if you can get the black or the red Modelo, those are actually quite good.
And drinking it, I was like, oh yeah, this is definitely a little bit better quality. I mean, Corona's good, but...
Yeah, for sure.
I kind of forgot that we were deciding what Mexican beer I was going to be. I didn't... I wasn't really sure what beer was going to get pumped out at the end, and I was like, oh, Tecate Light, what? I'm like, oh, okay.
I found... We have to take one more quiz.
Okay, which one is this?
And this is... I don't know how many more you have, but we have to take this one, and if we don't pass this, we have to end the podcast.
Okay.
It's Test Your Beer IQ.
Oh. Okay.
Do you have this one?
Probably. It's a BuzzFeed quiz?
Yeah, it's BuzzFeed. We're going to do this
Test
together.
Your Beer IQ.
And we need to get 100%.
Does it say Sud or Dud at the top? Under where it says Test Your Beer IQ?
It does.
Okay, so we're on the same one.
Okay, if we do not get 100%, this is the last episode. This is the last episode of the podcast.
Okay.
So take a deep breath.
Can we work together?
Yes, we're working together. But if we collectively can't get 100% on this, it's all over, Steven.
Okay.
All right, number 1.
What does IPA stand for?
Indian Pale Ale.
India Pale Ale. Yeah.
Okay, we're staying alive.
That's like, do you want to be a millionaire?
Yeah.
And then, like, final answer?
Final answer.
That is correct. I don't have a good Regis Philbin impersonation. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. Does he still do that show?
No. It was like after him, it was like Meredith Vieira, and then I think they stopped the show. So
is it still on? It's over?
No, yeah, I don't think they do.
Okay. Number 2. Do. What's the and all the lights would go down?
Yeah. Or
okay.
You are the weakest link.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. Pilsner is a variety of what beer family? Lager or ale?
Lager, duh.
And why is that, Steven?
Lager. Well, it's a bottom.
Cold fermenting?
Yeah, cold fermented bottom fermenting yeast.
Congratulations. Lager is the right answer. What does ABV stand for? Alcohol by viscosity, alcohol by volume, alcoholic by vibrancy, or
alcoholic.
Athletic but vegan.
Well, it does stand for that, but I think in the beer world, it's alcohol by volume.
Yes, that's correct.
Duh.
Ooh, we might blow it right here.
Ooh, okay.
Number 4. Which of these brands is not owned by Anheuser-Busch? Budweiser.
I should get this because we did that episode recently.
Yeah. Budweiser is.
Yes, for sure.
Rolling Rock.
Is for sure.
Labatt Blue or Michelob.
I'm trying to think. Michelob is not a Miller Coors. I'm gonna say Labatt Blue. I don't know that one. That's my answer.
My answer is Michelob. So We'll see. If it's one of these two, we survive. It's Labatt Blue.
Okay. Awesome.
Okay. Uh-oh. It might be all over, Steven.
How many beers are in a standard American keg? Oh, I know this one, actually.
It's either 120, 88, 30, or 165. Let me guess. Is it 120?
No, it's more. It's
165?
One. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you're right. It's 165.
Okay.
Dang, that's so many beers.
It's a lot of beers in a keg.
Yeah.
That's a big keg, though. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Keg. Yeah, it's huge.
Oh, we should get this one. Where was the first known American brewery located in 1612? Oh, Jamestown.
1612?
Yeah.
Did all these towns even exist in 1612?
I don't think so.
I guess, maybe. I don't know.
New Amsterdam, Williamsburg, or Plymouth, Massachusetts?
Oh, my guess would be either Plymouth or New Amsterdam. Those would be my guesses.
Okay, you got to pick one.
Okay, I'll guess New Amsterdam.
You're right. Dude, really? You're carrying the podcast.
Really? What was your gonna guess gonna be?
I was just gonna hope you got it right.
Oh. Okay.
I have no idea.
Huh.
Why did you guess that?
I don't know. I figured that or Plymouth was one of the earliest
Yeah, that's
cities.
what I was thinking, Plymouth.
Yeah.
We are staying alive. I'm scared. Okay. Which of these American brands is actually owned by a foreign company? Miller, Pabst Blue Ribbon, Samuel Adams, or Youngling?
Okay, so we know it's not Yuengling. No, it's not Sam Adams.
Yeah.
For sure, we know it's not that. Miller Coors, I don't know where they're...
And also keep in mind, this quiz is from 2016.
Okay.
So there could have been a change.
Yeah, because I don't know where Miller Coors is located now.
Right.
It's a global brand.
Hmm.
I don't know. PBR is probably pretty American.
My guess...
I would say Miller. It's a global brand now.
Okay, I'm going to guess PBR is the backup. It was Miller. Miller is owned by SAB Miller, a multinational beverage corporation headquartered in London.
Okay.
Steven, you're a rock star.
I don't know. I don't know this one.
I think I know this one.
Which brand was known for its bitter beer face TV commercials? Gosh, I do remember those commercials. That's great. Now beer is bitter.
Yeah, on purpose. Is it Coors, Keystone, Natural Light, or Rolling Rock? I don't think it's Rolling Rock. I don't think it's Natty Light.
No.
I'm pretty sure it's Coors.
Me too. That's what I think too.
It was Keystone.
Oh, really? Okay.
All right. Well, it's been great doing the podcast with you.
Yeah. Sorry.
And
signing off.
Final. Nah, it's fine. We can get one wrong.
Yeah, that's an old commercial.
Yeah, we were not alive then.
Well, we were alive.
What state was this beer originally brewed in? And it's called Olympia since 1896.
Assume Washington.
Oregon, New York, Washington, or Minnesota?
Olympia's in Washington. That's my guess.
Okay, Washington. You're right.
Oh, okay, good. That's good. I thought that was going to be a trick one.
Okay, the first bottled beer was sold in what year? 1850, 1770, 1910, or 1927?
First bottled beer sold?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your guess here? 1770 I think is too early.
Mm-hmm.
I think we can rule that one out. And I think 1927 is too late. I think we can rule that one out. So really, I think it's 1850 or 1910.
So do I, but the only thing that makes me worry is, do you remember what was the beer style where they sell it in a bottle, but the cork is like the yeast? That was a pretty ancient style, right?
Yeah, but I don't, like, what are they asking here? Asking the first bottled beer? So,
Yeah.
like, I don't know. It's kind of a weird question because I'm sure beer was bottled a long time ago.
Yeah, this is a bad question.
Yeah. I don't know if they're talking about, like, new age, modern. I don't know. My guess would be my guess would be 1910.
Okay. My guess is 1850. It was 1850.
Oh, okay. There you go. You got
it. Which famous brewery was known for their classic illustrated ads? And there's a picture.
I know what this is because they used to say this beer is good for you. That's what that is.
We learned that on the podcast.
Yeah, that's Guinness.
That's Guinness. Yep, correct. What are the 4 main ingredients in beer? Water, malts, hops, and yeast. What is this plant?
Water, yeast, hops, and... Oh, that's a hop. Duh.
That's a hop.
Come on. They're getting easier.
Yeah, this is getting easier. Which brand's logo is this beer-toting blonde?
That's St. Pauli Girl.
St. Pauli Girl.
Of course.
Which brand made the famous What's Up TV commercial?
We know that from the podcast, too.
Dude, we've learned a lot from the podcast.
Budweiser.
So What's Up was Budweiser. Yep. Which of these is not a
famous Budweiser commercial?
That is true. Which of these is not a type of beer? Stout, Malbec, sour, or lambic? You know this, right? Malbec's a wine.
That's the wine. Oh man, these are getting easier.
We're destroying.
Making us look good now.
Yeah, it's all this podcast episodes. What is the name of the most popular beer brand in the Simpsons universe? That's Duff.
Yep.
This might be a stumper.
Oh, this is not common knowledge.
Which country consumes the most beer per capita? The United States, the Czech Republic, Ireland, or Germany? Now remember, it's per capita, so it's not overall volume. Otherwise, I'd say United States. But
I mean, I would guess Ireland.
I'm gonna guess the Czech Republic per capita. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say Ireland just from all the Guinness.
It's the Czech Republic.
Oh, is it highlighted on the map?
It might be.
Anyway.
Maybe I win with geography.
Well, I'm glad you were right.
Okay.
I would guess Ireland all the way.
Yeah.
Just feel like with the Guinness, they're just always drinking Guinness. Okay, which U.S. state consumes the most beer? Oh, the U.S. state. Oh, we know this one. We know this from the podcast. It's North Dakota.
Oh, sorry, I flipped over. Which U.S. state consumes the most beer per capita? Oh, yeah, we know this from the podcast. You said North Dakota?
Yeah, North Dakota.
Or was it Montana?
No, North Dakota.
Oh, you're right. All right,
18 we got 19.
We got 18 out of 19. I said we scored better than 97% of all other quizzes.
Nice. Congrats, you probably have a noticeable beer belly, but we're not mad at
it. Nice.
True.
There you go, Steven. Our collective beer knowledge. We passed the test.
Yeah.
We had another
together
Galadriel moment. That's 2 episodes in a row.
Test your beer IQ. We passed the BuzzFeed quiz on the beer IQ. That was honestly a life goal.
There's some hard ones in there
that I didn't know I had. Nice work.
Nice work.
Hey, actually, that's kind of cool because it was surprising like how many questions we got right because we did the podcast, because we did an episode about that thing. So
yeah. And then I had to confirm this. I just Googled it because I didn't want to appear stupid on the podcast.
Uh-huh.
But I've been to the Czech Republic. I've been to Prague.
Oh, yeah, that's right, with the madrigals.
That's right. And that was the reason it was my guess, because there's breweries there everywhere. I think they drink a lot of beer in Prague.
Interesting. Okay. That was good insider knowledge there.
Yeah, it was just a gut instinct.
So between the insider knowledge of you being a world traveler
yeah,
and podcast knowledge, we aced that.
We aced it. The BuzzFeed quiz.
So you're welcome to all the listeners because, well, now you know all the answers to the BuzzFeed quiz, so now you can go ace it.
Yeah,
But even before this episode, we would have helped you through multiple questions already. So
yeah,
we are learning and we are teaching. I didn't realize I would feel so fulfilled after this episode, but I do. I feel like
now, is that because
we have a purpose.
Is that because you're drinking a 14% stout?
Don't blame it on the stout.
Okay.
Probably, but don't blame it on the stout.
All right, we can have a purpose.
That 14% hits hard.
I'm sure it does. All right, should we end it there? I think we should end on a high note.
Okay, yeah.
So this is the Stupid Beer Quiz Time episode. It was actually a lot of fun, so thank the special guest who requested it.
I will.
And you can reach us at contact.attenuation@gmail.com, or you can reach us on Instagram at attenuation.podcast, where
we are hovering close to 100 followers, and yet we just can't seem to get there. So get your butts on Instagram and follow us.
I'm checking it right now because
in the end of the episode it says follow us on Facebook and Instagram for more fun content.
Yeah, and don't you want that more fun content?
I promise I will. I have been, like I said, I've been drinking a little less beer lately, trying to get my 6-pack abs next summer. Okay, it's not working out as well as I thought, but I will post more. I'll post more funny memes. I'll post more funny pictures of us. Okay, I promise more fun content if you just go follow us on Instagram.
Yeah, we want 100 followers.
It's just something we need. Okay,
we need that triple digits. It's very important to us. All right, sir. Well,
did I make the case strong enough?
Yeah, that's good. You made a good case. If we don't have 100 subscribers by next week, we're just going to start bribing people. Okay, don't listen to that Instagram. We'll get in trouble. All right. So that was episode 45 of Attenuation, a beer podcast. My name is Jason, and I'm joined by my best friend since 8th grade, Steven.
That's me.
We're saying farewell, and we'll see you next week for episode 46.
All right. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
Thanks for listening to this week's episode of Attenuation, a beer podcast. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast and follow us on Instagram or Facebook for more fun content. Catch you next week. Cheers!